You heard him. Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski will be continuing a tradition celebrating their Super Bowl win at the House of Mouse. Gronk headed over there earlier today and spoke about what this win meant to him from Cinderella's castle.
Everyone did their part, and it was just an unbelievable story. It was epic, man. And now I'm here at Walt Disney World as Super Bowl 55 champion, and it feels great, dog. It feels great.
While he was there, Gronk checked out the Star Wars-themed ride, Rise of the Resistance, at Hollywood Studios, and plans are still in the works for Brady's visit. With Tampa's big win comes a big mess. The city has already thrown out 10 tons of garbage.
Yeah, our Isabel Rosales was there last night during the post-game celebration. She joins us live from outside Ray J. Isabel, how's it looking tonight?
Hey guys, we were all here last night. We all saw it for ourselves, and boy, oh boy, what a difference a single day can make. Sure, there is still some celebratory debris that the city needs to pick up, but totally different from all the mess we saw last night. And the city tells us this area around Ray J was one of the dirty hot spots this weekend. And we bet you can guess what came in at number one. Crowds trashed Ybor's iconic 7th Avenue. The city's solid waste department says this was the dirtiest area, followed by South Howard. But what is being done about it? Well, 60 workers get up bright and early to hit up these hot zones and clean it up. The director for solid waste tells me the bill for cleaning services alone is $50,000 and counting.
We always pride ourselves about flying beneath the radar. Right? Nobody thinks about solid waste until it's not collected.
Look at how clean the city is this morning after the celebration last night. So we're back to business down here in the city.
And Parks and Rec is in charge of the 2 miles of cleanup along the Riverwalk. They say that there were numerous street signs. This is what caught their interest, different from like a Gasparilla, say. They saw numerous street signs thrown into the waterways. Well, it's no doubt that the crews here have done an amazing, amazing job, but there is still a long road ahead toward getting back to normal. The city tells us it'll probably take about 2 weeks to clean everything up. Live in Tampa, I'm Isabel Rosales, ABC Action News.
Izzy, thank you. Super Bowl weekend is one of the busiest times for any community, but for those who have had a tough year making ends meet, it was a welcome change, from the people letting fans park their cars in their lots to the food vendors near the stadium. Now the question businesses are asking is, how long can we reap the benefits from this historic win? The answer? Long after the Super Bowl banners come down. ABC Action News reporter Michael PALUSKA is live in Tampa with more on how the owner of a local food truck is cashing in. Michael?
Jameson, let's let it ride. The food truck owner we talked to said it's difficult any day of the week to get people to come in, cook all of that food, but to have the opportunity to feed thousands of people, he said, was unbelievable.
Our saying is Mr. B's the place to be.
Calvin Jefferson is part owner of Mr. B's Southern Cuisine. His food truck was an official vendor for the NFL, feeding the masses at the Super Bowl experience. Are you on cloud nine knowing that you were a part of such a historic Super Bowl and what it means for your brand?
Listen, I'm still pinching myself because I'm like, wow, this is truly, truly a great opportunity to be a part of our restaurant, being a part of feeding some of the hungry individuals that came into Tampa.
During the pandemic, Jefferson had to cut staff. For the Super Bowl, he hired more people to keep up with demand.
One word to describe how I feel is just overwhelmed, excited. It helped us, kind of get over that hump because there's a lot of restaurants who are struggling right now.
The boost giving Jefferson a chance to expand, making moves he didn't think were possible just a few months ago.
We are full steam ahead, so this is just the beginning. We're already making plans to get our second food truck up. It's just coming off the assembly line.
And here's the theme of this Monday after the Super Bowl. The Bucs won and we all won. And I think, Jameson, there were some people out partying last night that thought that they were on the field. They probably had a little bit too much to drink. They thought they played for the Bucs.
Hey, that's what happens. A little liquid courage, right? You were out there, Michael.
I was one of
them. Of course, yeah. You're out in the middle of all that. Tell me what that was like.
Yeah, I was not drinking. I was out there amongst the crazy folks. It was nice to be able to cover history. I think we've been saying that, the first time that any team has played a Super Bowl on their home field. And people were just showing up there outside our station at Tampa Bay and Himes just to get that photo, just to get those pictures. They were standing up on the barricades. They were dancing. At one point, some guy climbed one of the walk signs, and he was up there. The cops told him to get down. So things got a little nuts, Jameson. But as you mentioned last night, we didn't see the level of craziness that we could have seen that has happened in other cities.
And if folks didn't tune in last night right after the game, there was a boa constrictor in your first live shot, which was certainly unique. All right, thank you, Mike.
Yeah, and I thought it was the boa constrictor from Ybor. Yeah, but it wasn't. It was some random out-of-town boa.
All right, thank you, Michael.
So many people are still talking about the weekend's halftime show. Many of the dancers you saw on television are actually from right here in the Bay Area. They're giving us an inside look at one memorable performance. Stay with us. We'll be right back.